John Sanders is in the house. What's going on, folks? Am I showing up here? Is this thing working? Because I think that I am blocked somehow. Let me see this thing. All right, camera. Refresh this thing. Let me see. I'm frozen. Am I frozen to you guys? Let's switch cameras for a second. Get back on this one right here. All right, is that better? Can you guys see me? Am I good? Am I coming in loud and clear? I hope that I am. If you have the book, check. Make sure that you guys are following the book. I noticed that Adrian started to post the actual workouts that we're gonna do tonight, the day before or the day of the actual workout. So that is awesome. I am frozen. Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen? I think I should be okay now, right? All right. Am I better? Am I better? I'm good? All right. I think I'm good. But yes, that's what we want the homework to be. Is we want you guys to be posting the stuff that we will be doing tonight online beforehand. All right, so that you're trying out each drill. And if you don't have the book, it's okay because we're going to show you what we're doing. All right, so for this particular workout, since it's Wednesday, we showed you the stuff, I believe, yesterday. So if you watch the show every single day, you will know what to do, whether you have the book or not. If you can't afford the book, because it does cost $150, you can earn coins. We give you 1 coin when you join, but then you can earn more coins as you are a part of it. All right, so let me see. Yeah, I can see you. No, yeah, no, yeah. I think that's everything's okay. I'm not sure what everyone's quite saying, but I assume I'm on. All right, so hopefully this sticks up. We haven't had a frozen show in like over a year, so hopefully this is not that frozen show. All right, let's begin the show with the quote of the day. The quote of the day is, "Don't fear the storm." All right, don't fear the storm. And what this is like, obviously, like a storm's incoming, right? Those storms in your life are those things that are like the harshness, the hardness, the times when you're like overwhelmed emotionally, all right? Where you're like thinking, I can't go on. Oh my God, are you going to play this team that's going to beat you by 100 points? Don't fear the storm, all right? Go straight into it. And I got to say this. Here's the tricky part about that is when you fear the storm actually has a greater impact on you. Like, let's say that you're afraid to shoot the last second shot. If you go into it with fear, your chances of making that last second shot are even less. So now you have more stuff to be afraid of. But if you don't fear it, now your chances are more likely for the shot to go in. Now, preparing for that does get you to the point where you don't have to fear it as much. So again, like I always say, do the homework, come to the workouts, keep getting better and better and better with patience, and you won't have anything to fear. So that's your best way to get over fear right there. But that's the 4-word quote of the day for the 4th day of the week. Don't fear the storm. Who do I have in the comment section? I got Mello in the comment section. I got the Soviet boys. What's up? I see Gennaro in the comment section. I also see Adrian in the comment section right there. So that's, if you're here, check it in the comment section so that I know that you're here, so you can get some brownie points. But I also know that you guys are taking this seriously, so I'll pay more attention to you. If you post the homework, I'll pay more attention to you. I can correct your stuff, and we can just, I don't know, just get better at everything in general. All right, real quick, story time. We got the history of hoops section. This is a random one. What is this one? Michael Jordan, 6 missed free throw putbacks. I don't know the rules in the NBA for this one, but you cannot do this, and you cannot do this in youth basketball. If you're on the 3-point line, let's say, and they shoot a free throw, you can't run in until the ball hits the rim. In the NBA, I believe you can run in early, or at least those were the rules. But when those were the rules, Michael Jordan has done it 6 times, having a free throw putback. So the person shot a free throw. They missed it, and Michael Jordan comes flying in and dunks it. You don't see that. I mean, like, maybe type it in, I don't know, but that's one of the History of Hoops things that I want you guys to watch. So go to our challenge page, click on the History of Hoops. This is not a go outside and sweat thing. This is an easy one to just give you some passion for basketball. Because if you don't have passion to begin with, then you won't want to make the NBA, then you can't do all the work. So this History of Hoops page, like I say every single week, make sure that you guys watch it. But here's one of the stories. It's cool video. Just watch that stuff, okay? All right, let's go to our workout stuff now. We got homework for today, since we have our Thursday tomorrow, where it's more of a team practice sort of deal. today's homework would be just doing the workout card, which is 5 minutes of jump ropes, 5 minutes of ball handling, 50 push-ups, and 50 jump shots. But as you get older, like past first through 8th grade, it would be double that. So it'd be 10 minutes of jump ropes and ball handling, 100 jump shot or 200 jump shots, and 100 push-ups. And then once you get into college, it is 3 times that amount. Once you get into the pros, it's 4 times that amount. All right, so that's the homework. But the stuff that we're doing today, we got the peekaboo shots, all right, and then chair dips, closeouts to slides, make 15 threes in 3 minutes, step ups to shots, and then we have a pick and roll, drive to shoot. All right? On our pick and roll page, under the challenges, you can take a quiz where we have 12 different types of pick and rolls. This is one of them. This is drive to shoot. This is if they don't show and there is help. All right, so there's all those different kinds of combinations. Let's take a little peek at these drills real quick so you guys can know what we're up against. All right, so for the first one we got is John shows you guys what we're doing, but let's just fast forward to actually doing it. All right, so here we go. That one right there. So if I go to the left, the coach will be there. You'll step underneath the basket. If I go to the left, that side, you will be curling. All right, the ball should be above Wesley's head right here. All right, ready to pass a curl pass straight up so he can catch it high, keep it high. Let's see how they make the pass. Kind of slow. Okay, it should have already been above his head. Now, for the second one, if he steps underneath the basket again, and I go step underneath the basket, and I go straight, you want to go to the opposite side of the screen. So for the first one, it was a curl because that is the opposite side of where I am, where the defender is. For this one, it's straight out. Let's see if he goes there. Boom. And for this pass, it would be to the side and make the correct pass. So you twist your body, not twist your feet, and make the correct pass. For the last one is I went to the left the first time, went to the middle the second time. Now it's if I go to the right. This one is the hard one. This one is the flare to the corner. Boom. You should be stutter stepping that, stepping with the inside foot, outside shoulder, but that's the drill right there. All right, moving on, we got chair dips, easy drill. We might do it against the bleachers, but it's just like this. If you can't do that, you can put up your feet to make it closer. So I think I have a weaker player doing it right here. He's not actually weak, but he was pretending for me for this demo. You can put your feet closer and closer and closer as you get tired, okay? So you can just keep doing them like that. Then we have closeouts to slides. You're going to close out. He'll make the ball go one way or the other. This is to stop people from shooting threes, but then you also want to stay in front of them. So it's big steps to choppy steps. All right, and then you're going to slide to the side, slide to the baseline, and then repeat. All right, make sure that you close out fast with your hands directly right here and then out so you can trace the ball so if they make passes or you can contest the shot. Then we got make 15 threes in 3 minutes. That's exactly what it says. We'll give you guys 3 minutes to make 15 threes. If you can't do that, you're not a three-point shooter. All right, so that's the goal for that. And then the last one, we got step-ups to shots. No, second to last one. Step-ups to shots. All right, put the ball down, step up twice, 1, 2, and then shoot the ball. If the ball goes in, then you go up to 4 step-ups. If the ball doesn't, then you stay at 2. Every time that you make it, it goes up 2. So it'll go up from 2, 4, 6, 8. Once you get to 10, you win. So only when you make it do you go up and you say what number that you're on. All right, you got 11. I have done it 3 times. You got 11. Oh, for threes in 3 minutes, pretty good. But again, until you get 15, shouldn't be shooting threes in games. I really believe that. I truly believe that. All right, last one now is pick and roll to drive. Again, this is off of a no-show, and the big guys in there helping out. So if they are in help side, it's one thing. If they aren't in help side, it's another. Make sure that when you dribble out, you're going to dribble out accurately with your head facing the rim, but your body facing the side. Cross the ball over, hide it, bring it back, go over the screen as if you're ready to shoot the entire time, and then explode to the rim. All right, that would be everything right there. And I have a quick story for you guys, real quick. All right, here's my story. I have thought about it. I've talked about it. I've told other people about it, but I just wanted to tell you guys about it with a special screen, with no music going on, so I can actually make this into a video. So I don't have to talk about it that much. All right. Am I going to be paused out from this? I hope not. Let me see this. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. All right, so this should work. All right, so anyways, this story is about Kiernan Louth. I've known him since he was in third grade when he first came to us. He was actually a really shy kid. I actually wanted his little brother, Declan, who was a very rowdy kid, and I was like, that's the kid that I want. And I told his dad that, and he goes, no, it's not. You want Kiernan. And I was like, oh, that shy kid? I guess I'll take him too. And he was like, nah, you want him. And I found out really quickly what he was talking about. He said that because Kiernan's a great listener, and he pays attention. And Declan, not so much. He's rowdy and stuff. And I was like, oh, it's nice to coach Kiernan. But then the first game happened. The first game happened, and on the very, very first play, they get the jump ball because we're smaller. We're playing up. And he gets a steal the first play. And he just took it from the player, and he went from half court to the basket. It was at Shaw Heights. I remember it like it was yesterday. And he went in with his left hand, and he missed the layup. But it was how he missed the layup that I think defines Kiernan. And we have this layup that we do called extended layups. It's not a real layup. It's not a real layup that kids are used to, where you guys will shoot the ball like this. It's not a layup where you're trying to make the basket, especially if you're younger. It's a layup that they would do in the NBA. It's a layup that for a long time they didn't do in the WNBA. But now the best WNBA players are doing this particular layup. But if you go down levels, the worse the players are, the more inexperienced the player is. It's a layup that they all try to, that they're all afraid of doing. They like to shoot the ball like this. But when you do that, you're running so fast that your momentum gets behind it and you miss the layup. And I used to do this when I was in fourth grade. I missed the layup so many times. Now, this is Kiernan. He's in third grade. We told him, instead of shooting this shot, you want the hand underneath the ball like this, but above your eyesight. And you want the ball extended like this. So you're just, in the end, flicking it like that. All right? So you're only flicking it with just your hand like this without slowing down, so no one can block your shot. So he had worked on it a little bit, but during this game, I found out who Kiernan was. He has a special mindset. He went in left-handed, he's a right-hander, and he put the ball out just like that. And he shot the correct layup and missed it by a mile, okay? It like hit the backboard like really hard and went like this, and I was like, wow, he did it. During that game, he probably had about, 10, 12 steals, and he missed every single layup except for like a few. And I think he might have scored about 8 points, something like that, but he could have scored like 40 points if he had just shot it regularly. He chose not to. And after the game, I was like, this kid listened to us. We have to definitely hype him up. We have to hype him up. So I went with his dad, and we were talking to him. I think his dad was just as worried as I was, because if he felt like that was the stupidest thing to do, he would never do it again. So I was like, yo, Kiernan, that was amazing what you did today. You held the ball out there and did the correct layup, so you're on your way to mastering it. And his dad was like, seriously, boy, that was unbelievable. You did a great job. And Kiernan looks at both of us, and he goes, I know. And that was that. That was when I knew he was different. He was like, yeah, you told me to do it like that. I did it like that. Therefore, I succeeded. He wasn't looking for the ball to go in the basket. And we were like, what in the world is that? And we were super impressed. And still to this day, it's exactly like that. He's not afraid to fail. So if you put him up against people 3 years older and you tell him this is impossible, try to score 2 points, he just will. And he'll believe you. And that's his superpower, is to listen to adults. So that's what I want all of you guys to do. I hate to say it, to be like someone, but you do want to be like that. You want to have no idea of what the world thinks failure is. You want to be able to say, hey, look, my coach said this, my parents said this, and I know that this is true, so let's do it like this. And I think that you have to have a group of people, the coach, parent, and player, all be able to swallow their pride. You shouldn't have like pride where you have to win a game and things like that. But then on the other hand, you must also still be proud of where you're at. That's the hard part. Swallow your pride, but then still be proud. All right. And I think that that's a juggling act that not that many people can do, but Kieran does it extremely well. All right. And so he has a special mindset, but can we continue it? He's been doing it since 3rd grade to 7th grade. Can it continue? I think if it does, honestly, if he grows as well, he has a chance to make the NBA because of this mindset. I swear to you, I think that. All right. So I want you guys to have that mindset and not go out there to try to succeed. But if you're on the left-hand side, you shoot the left-hand layup. And if you can shoot it like an extended layup, do that as well. So congratulations to Kieran thus far. But let's see if we can continue it. He's in for the hardest years of his life because middle school is not easy. Middle school, everything changes. Middle school, you get a social life. Middle school, you get a lot of stuff. So let's see if he can continue it. Good luck to him. And good luck to all of you guys out there as well. All right. Anyways, that was my story. Now let's switch over to the trivia question for the day. All right, trivia question today. This SEC Player of the Year was picked 4th, played for 4 NBA teams, and was an All-Star in 2003. Who do you think it is? And I'll come back right after this commercial break. Water break!
Why don't they know about Mendoza sewer and water? There, that's better.
Okay, I got it. Anton Jameson, is that it? Let me see, is my camera off again? All right, look, guys, look. I don't know. I do know that's the answer, but let's check Jameson. Okay, so the answer I got was Jamal Mashburn. However, there might be another one. Let's check Anton Jameson real quick. Anton Jameson, was he Player of the Year? It's Anton Jameson. Let's check that out real quick. Okay, because I'm sure that there were other ones, but to be the 4th pick, okay, he was 4th pick. Was he SEC Player of the Year? No, he was ACC Player of the Year. Okay, I was about to say how many 4th picks. The answer is Jamal Mashburn, and Adrian gets it right. All right, that was a close one. Man, I thought there would be no way there'll be more players than that. I was trying to make up a trivia question on my own. Matt Bonner, he was not picked that high. Quincy Acey, that might be a decent pick too. Man, Ben Wallace was not drafted at all. I know that one. Anyways, let's go to the story of the day. Watch it. If you learn to develop an abundant mentality, you will not be envious of others. You will celebrate their successes. You will share in their joys and pains. Don't see life as a competition, but as complementary. And then do your part to add to that abundance. That is a hard one for some people to understand. You want to see life as with an abundant mentality. An abundant mentality. Search it up. Ben Wallace, I know Ben Wallace was not drafted. He is the first Hall of Famer that was undrafted, actually. He wasn't drafted at all, let alone the 4th pick. But no, I can't search that one up because I know that one for a fact. I'm sorry. But yes, you want to have an abundant mentality. It's not just about like, oh, let me beat this guy and this drill. It's let us try to beat each other so we can both improve. Even after the games, you try to beat up the other team, of course, try to beat them, of course. But after the game, it's high fives because we as a group are like in Colorado are trying to strive for the NBA. You want to have an abundant mentality so that you're not jealous. You're just like, oh, I want to be that. Let me work hard to get that as well. All right. You don't need to flatten someone's tires so that they don't make it to practice on time just to beat them in attendance. No, you just want to work harder so that you come more often. I think that when you have the negative mentality, that's laziness. It's going, well, let me just chop his arms off. Then he can't beat me in a shooting contest. It's like, no. You go out and shoot to get better, work really hard, then you can push him to get better as well. But anyways, let's see what you guys are doing to push yourselves to get better at basketball. Well, what about Chris Bosh? Chris Bosh, I think he was picked like 4th. Is he an SEC player? I don't know. Joey Masseth with the 7-minute drill. Nice job. I see all the homework people. Joey's trying to hot dog the whole thing, but it's all right. It's all right. I got Adrian as well. All right, make sure you guys keep posting that homework. Great job. And what's the attendance like? I'm sorry. We have some special events. Some special events. This upcoming special events. We do not have tournaments these next 2 weekends. We will have one for the 5th through 8th graders. That's about it. On Sunday, I believe. It's a one-day tournament. And then on the 6th, we will have fundraiser that is a poker fundraiser / bowling. That same morning we will have another tournament. On the 6th morning we have a tournament, and the 7th we'll have a tournament. Those 2 days, and then the following week we will have another tournament. So we are going to wait till after Thanksgiving. We're going to have 2 straight weekends of tournaments. So 8 games in those 2 weeks. So be prepared for that. All right. And then on the 20th, I will post soon, okay? On the 20th, we have our December award ceremony with our halftime contest, our Globe Squad All-Star Games. You have a chance to win a raffle to go to Spain to play basketball with us against some Spanish kids, baby. All right. And then we'll be giving out our medals for the attendance, Hall of Fame workouts, 5 skills challenges, and the fast class challenges. Plus, we'll be raising some money for some other stuff. The halftime contest will be really fun, and then the prize parade. You'll have a chance to win like flat screen TVs and a whole bunch of other crap, like PlayStations. Last year, someone won for like $10. All right, so you have a chance to win some prizes. We'll have some fun. We'll honor our best players for the year. So make sure you guys sign up for that on our website. All right, I believe that's everything except for the attendance. Make sure you guys keep showing up. Here's our top attendance people right there. I got Kieran, Henry, Luke, Lincoln, Josias, Noah. Each one of these top 10, just the top 10, you will receive a coin at our award ceremony. So show up there so you can get your props. Weston, Joshua, Mason, Teo, Max, Joey, Romello, and Adrian. The top person will get an extra prize, a medal as well. All right, and then we have our all-time with Ian. The ones that are highlighted are people still in high school. All right, like Noah, Kieran, Gavin Dodge is about to graduate in California, but these guys are still moving up. Make sure that you're on that list at some point in time. We got happy birthday to Maddox coming up, to Viam, to Vaden as well. And then we have our quest to 2,000. That's the ultimate goal. Your percentage chance of getting there. Can you get it higher and higher and higher? Joey and Adrian are leading the way. Good luck to everybody. Anyways, that's my time. Good luck with that. Great job with that trivia question. Dang, you got it again. Jamal Mashburn was the answer. All right, don't fear the storm. I will see you guys soon. Let's create some storms of our own. How about that? Anyways, that's my time. Talk to y'all later, man. Reese's Pieces, everyone.
Yeah. Drums bang, slow like giants on a hilltop. Torches in the tunnel, whole squad lock. Still hot. Heartbeat thump like shields when they clash. Whispers in the dark say run, but we blast past that. Regret hits both ways, but not if you give max. So I lace up, chin up, heavy bag in my back. Crossover echo in the fog like a war cry. Loose ball mine, if you steal it, then we both die. She turnovers like robbery, violated zone. Every steel field person like you trespass home. We break moves down piece by piece till they stick. 10 reps, then 10 more. Another footwork drip, pace picking up now. Shadows start to shake. Comparisons hit different when you're strong enough to take. Either break you or make you, depends on your mind. I use all that pressure for my grind. Telling no talent, game plan or no plan. If you can't outplay, then I work that man. Beats stomp faster like horses hitting turf. Failing feels heavy, but meaning in a hurt. Obstacles stress you, hardships drown you, but bravest one swim, never let the waves drown you. Dive in full sin, surf through the fire. Halfway effort don't spark any quiet. Snare rolls quicker like blades in a forge. Extra effort make king, second place makes remorse. Fundamentals first, and desire, discipline, grit, self-sacrifice, love, respect in the kid. Put it all together, even lost look clean, cause winning ain't first, it's finishing like a machine. Tempo rising like archers, drawing back. There's a dog around the corner trying to eat your track. Be prepared, no cap, cause he working like a fiend. So you better be the dog that he ain't never seen. Every drill feel medieval, heavy chain on the wrist. But one day you shoot smooth like Berta KD did. Floor sweeping story got me hungry like D-League nights. Double clean courts till he earned his fights. If he can sweep floors, then turn starter in a year. What excuse do you got standing here? Push yourself again. No inch to the buzzer, that's the code that separates kings from the others. Beat pump quick now, bass pounds like hooves. War champ building while the crowd all moves. You ain't playing them, you playing your own peak. Your rival is the limits you're scared to meet. When you hit that wall, that's the joy unlocked. That's the pressure that make diamonds out of rock. Bad game bench, then lay it from the side. Selfless hype, no soaking in pride. If you shut down, you poison the squad. Energy contagious, so lift them like a god. Blame shift now. Own more than your share. Leaders take weight even when it ain't fair. Hi-hats flutter now, placement sprint. Everything earned in the seconds you don't flinch. If you gotta give up someday from time or fate, make sure you give up loud so they narrate. A story of the kid who fought like myth, who bled through the clock till he had nothing left to give. Chant louder, drum faster, hold Jim quake. You can do anything if you got passion in the way. Drop focus, support, that's the recipe. Ancestors build killers from the cessor. These gyms kicked out trees, became rulers of the land. Trials turn weak ones into giants that stand. Integrity, character, honesty, faith, foundations of a life that never goes to waste. Compromise that and you lose the goal. Keep it pure and you live stories worth told. Spirit in the will win lasts longer than the score. Those qualities echo long after the war. Final tempo blazing, beat racing like fast break. Stadium shaking like somebody quake. No pity on opponents, no mercy in the lane. Can the break doors, not knock for the game. Student or play another door to the floor. How you competing when the fire's in the room and more? Whistling coming, all court lit. Riz locked in, drip lock fit, squad vibed up. Energy busting, crowd all roaring like they know we up to something. Push yourself again till your lungs burn raw. No inch given to the final call. Then the record peaks like swords in the sky. We march like warriors ready to fly. Limitless heart, limitless fight. Run up the scoreboard on the night. Leave everything on that hardwood stage and walk off.